So shout out to the Madden mod community for posting this. This is probably one of the craziest mods of all time. But they brought NFL Street Mod into Madden 26. But they also brought the actual stadium of EA Park Stadium into Madden 26 as well. So if you've seen the videos on my channel before about the NFL Street Mod, it was good. Don't get me wrong, I really liked it. But I like this so much better. Because what this is it actually is players in like this kind of like throwback environment. So you can see right here, we got the Texans here. And it kind of just brings you back to like, backyard football type concepts. The football says NFL Street on it. Oh man, this is a perfect mod. And again, stress enough, shout out to the Madden modding community for posting this, because this is so gorgeous. Now, I made a video earlier, no clipping inside and outside of this stadium, but as you can see right here, got ourselves an absolute dot-a-roni. And where are the end zones? So we got 5. Oh, whoa. Okay, so the end zones actually technically go out past the actual markers. Okay, so this might be a little bit interesting. So we got 6 yards to the end zone. Oh, never mind, actually. Okay, we got a flag on the play. And we got picked off. So that's gonna be fantastic. Alright, what's the flag? Is it offsides? Sometimes when you mess with the field positions, or field markers like this, it can get a little glitchy. So, I guess the touchdown, he might have made the touchdown 5 yards long. I also love the people walking around the outside. That's also really freaking dope. Again, like I said, I never in my life thought I'd see this EA Park from the yard back in the day in Madden 26. And the fact that we actually have this, absolutely insanity. Absolutely insanity. Okay, so we also got no field goals. Little side note here. So again, like I said, going back to piggybacking off what I said earlier. So last time we did the NFL Street Mod, it was actually the players like in their jerseys, but it was jerseys of other other basketball teams in their said area. Okay, so you can kick extra points and you can kick field goals. That's kind of interesting. Is there also a landing zone is my question. I personally prefer this, right? And I guess the NFL jersey or the NBA jerseys the players are playing in is probably more realistic, right, to the actual football. But I prefer this personally, or to NFL street football. But I prefer this personally a lot more. I just feel like this feels so much better across the board. Again, no shot on that other mod, but this is more like backyard football type concepts, which I think looks really, really good. Now, of course, this is 11 on 11, but you could easily, through the Frosty editor, go ahead and change that and modify that. I made a video about it the other day on how to do that kind of stuff if you like to find out for yourself. But you can make this like 3 on 3, 7 on 7, 8 on 8, 11 on 11, whatever you want to do. Make it a little bit more backyard football. Because I believe backyard football is 7 on 7, I want to say. So it's a little bit of a difference here, but still, though, just imagine the CTE that would happen in this type of aspect here. The CTE with all the hard hits, throughout the game. Although I will say, no one has pads, no one has pads, no one has helmets, so it's kind of, not the worst situation possible. So I don't think there's any actual collision with the outside of this map, if I am correct. So, like, for example, the outside of the field, I don't think there's any collision markers. You normally would see that, but, like, for example, yeah, there you go. I can literally run straight into the stuff. So, I didn't think there was going to be any collision markers. Wasn't 100% sure. But in Madden, on the regular stadiums, you have collision markers. That way, you can't kind of, like, go out of the actual map and be able to go around. So, a little bit different, but I should have put this on arcade mode. I don't know why I put this on sim mode. I mean, I'm still dying to fluff up. Your boy's still absolutely cooking it, bro. But I feel like it would have been a little bit better on sim mode. And also, a little side note, hold up. Yes, now the faces look amazing, actually. Yeah, no. Hey, there's CJ Stroud. He actually did play good last week, but in real life, he was kind of missing in action for a little bit of time. So, a little bit changing there. That's one game I wish they would bring back eventually, like remaster. They've been remastering so many games. I want them to remaster some old football games, man. Bring back NFL Street. Like, remaster it for 2025. Give us Blitz the League remastered. Like, we need these games from the old, like, long time ago remastered into 2025. I know with EA just being sold to a major company, probably not going to happen anytime soon. But still, it would be fun. It'd be cool to see, some of these older games remastered with newer hardware and just overall better performance and stuff. So extra points are at the 3-yard line. That's kind of interesting. So you can't. So he has everything else the same. Like the kickoff the same, everything's the same for the most part. It's just going to be different. It's going to be the actual, like, believe he has the end zones here at 5 yards apiece. So, a little bit of a difference. But for the most part, absolutely awesome. I can't give a shout out enough to the Madden modding community. Best community on the planet. Just amazing. But let's see how this game ends up going. So, it looks like, okay, Texans controlling it so far. Rams tried to come back in the end. Not able to come back. So, taking the L, but... Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one.